Dear students, today is the 8th session of the first chapter, Accounting for Not-for-Profit Organization. In this session, we will learn how to prepare the financial statements of not-for-profit organization. For learning the financial statement, I took one problem, 2019 question paper problem. Second PUC annual examination March 2019 question paper problem this is. So in this problem you have following, this is the fifth problem. Following are the balance sheet and receipts and payments account of Union Club. You have balance sheet as on 31/3/2017. This is last year balance sheet. You have receipts and payments account for the year ended 31/3/2018. Current year receipts and payments account, and you have 5 adjustments. See, you have 5 adjustments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet as on 31/3/2018. 31/3/2018. Okay. So this is Union Club. I have taken a format. Union Club. Income and expenditure account for the year ended 31/3/18. Debit side you have expenditure, credit side you have incomes, and this will come under nominal account. You have to write all the revenue expenses on the debit side. The rule of nominal account is debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So debit all the expenses, revenue expenses, credit all revenue incomes, and assets and liabilities show in the balance sheet. Okay. So we'll start with the problem. First, you have to see the last year balance sheet. Last year balance sheet, you have some outstanding items. Outstanding salary, capital fund, asset side, cash in hand. Cash in hand, balance sheet is on 2017. 2017 cash in hand is given. So this is last year cash in hand. Don't take it. Okay. Then after that, you have books. Books is an asset. It is an asset. You have outstanding subscription. You have furniture. You have building. Okay. So from the balance sheet, you have to see the outstanding items. 2 outstanding items is given. One is outstanding salary, another is outstanding subscription. Outstanding salary on the liability side, outstanding subscription on the asset side. What you have to do, these 2 outstanding subscriptions, you have to deduct here. So in income and expenditure account, you have to record the incomes and expenses of only current year. That's why you have to deduct this outstanding expenses of the last year and this outstanding subscription of the last year. Outstanding salary, outstanding subscription, you have to deduct in the income and expenditure account. Now go to the receipts and payments account. Receipts and payments account, you have 2 balance brought down. This is last year balance, cash in hand 3,500, that is brought down to 2018, 3,500. This is last year balance, so don't record it. Then after that, you have to see the other items, whether they are capital items or revenue items. Capital items you have to record in the receipts. So there may be revenue receipts or capital receipts. Capital receipts, identify the capital receipts, record in the balance sheet. Identify the revenue receipts, record in the income and expenditure account. In income and expenditure account, only revenue expenditure and revenue incomes you have to record. Let's go to the items. Subscription. What is revenue item? Revenue receipts received every day, every month, every year. Regularly received is revenue item. Rarely received is capital item. Received once in 5 years, once in 10 years is capital receipt. Received regularly is revenue receipt. Subscription. Subscription is received from the members annually. So it is received regularly. It is a revenue receipt. Entrance fee. See the adjustment regarding entrance fee. If you are asked to treat it as capital receipt, then treat it as capital receipt and show in the balance sheet. If no instructions is given in the adjustment regarding entrance fee, then treat it as revenue receipt. See the adjustment: subscription outstanding, salary outstanding, depreciation, donation, electricity charges. So there is no adjustment regarding entrance fee. If the instruction is not given regarding the entrance fee, then you have to treat it as revenue receipt. Revenue. Then rent from hall. Rent is received every month. So it is a regular income. So take it as revenue receipt. Donation. See donation. Fourth adjustment. Donation to be capitalized. It is sent in the adjustment that you have to capitalize the donation. That means donation to be treated as capital receipt. So I will write C for this. Capital receipt. Donation. Then sale of old newspaper. So newspapers, when they become old, they are disposed by a library. Regularly they will receive the income. So it is also revenue receipt. Life membership fees. It is received from the member only once to make him the life member of the organization. So it is not received regularly. It is a capital receipt. Capital receipt. Okay. So there are two capital receipt. One is donation and another is life membership fees. Donation is to be treated as capital. Donation to be treated as capital as per adjustment, and life membership fee is received only one time to make the outsider as a member. So it also treated as a capital receipt. There are two capital receipt. These two capital receipt you have to show in the balance sheet. Okay. And other four revenue receipts. See, 5 revenue receipts were there. Subscription, entrance fee, rent from hall, sale of old newspaper. 4 revenue receipts are there. Show these 4 revenue receipts in income and expenditure account. 2 capital receipts are there. Donation and life membership fee. So show that capital receipts in balance sheet. Totally there are 6 items. 4 revenue receipts show in income and expenditure account income side. 2 capital receipts showing the balance sheet on the liability side added to capital fund. Okay, so we'll start the problem. Receipts means incomes. You have to show on the income side. So you have to take from this only revenue receipts. Subscription is revenue. So take it, subscription. Amount of subscription is 75,000. 75,000. What we have to do? See the old balance sheet. Outstanding subscription is given. See the adjustment. Subscription outstanding on 31/3/18 is given. Outstanding subscription given in balance sheet is last year. Outstanding subscription given in adjustment is current year outstanding. Last year outstanding you have to deduct. Current year outstanding you have to add. Okay. Deduct outstanding subscription last year. How much? 3,600. Then it comes to 71,400. Last year outstanding. This last year outstanding I have deducted. Come to the first adjustment. Subscription outstanding 10,000. Add. Outstanding subscription 2018. 10,000. Total 81,400. Subscription outstanding last year, subscription outstanding current year. There is no subscription received in advance. There is no subscription received in advance in the last year balance sheet in the adjustment. So there is no treatment of subscription received in advance. Okay, next go to the entrance fee. Entrance fee, adjustment is not there regarding the entrance fee. So treat it as revenue receipt. Okay, in the income and expenditure account. Entrance fee is 2,000 rupees. Then rent from hall. Rent is received regularly, revenue receipt by rent from hall. How much? 7,000. Then donation, don't take it. Take it in the balance sheet because it is a capital receipt. Sale of old newspaper, revenue receipt. $400. Then life membership fees, capital receipt, take it in the balance sheet. Okay, so incomes were completed. Now go to the expenditures. Payments. Here the payments, so many payments are given. Some payments are revenue expenditure, some payments are capital expenditure. We'll see the revenue expenditure. We'll take the revenue expenditure on the expenditure side. First you have general expenses. General expenses is daily expenses, everyday expenses. It is revenue. Revenue expenses means which are recurring in nature, which are paid every day, every month, every year. Capital expenditure means which are paid very rarely, once in 5 years, once in 10 years, and once in lifetime of the organization. Okay. General expenses is a daily expenses. It is a revenue expenses. So I'll write on the tables. This payments means expenditure to general expenses. How much? 900. Next, salary. Salary is paid every month, so it is a revenue expenditure. Salary is revenue expenditure. To salary. How much given? 16,000. See, there is an adjustment for salary. Outstanding salary is given in the balance sheet. Outstanding salary is given in the adjustments. Adjustment number 2. How you treated this subscription? In the same way, how to treat the salary. Outstanding salary of last year minus outstanding salary 2017 last year. How much? 1,000 minus 15,000. Outstanding salary, outstanding on 31/3/18, 1,000 current year. Add outstanding salary 2018 1,000 is then 16,000. Salary 16,000, salary 1,000 minus 1,000 add. Okay, again it comes to 16,000. Next, postage. Postage is a daily expenses. So postage is a daily expenses. That means it is a revenue expenses. Postage to postage. How much? 1,300. Electricity charges. Electricity charges is a monthly expenses. So it is a revenue expenses. Electricity charges, revenue expenses. There is an adjustment for electricity charge. Electricity charges is how much? 7,800. There is an adjustment. Electricity charges paid in advance. See, if there is any received in advance or paid in advance, then if the received in advance or paid in advance is given in the balance sheet, you have to add. If the received in advance or paid in advance is given in the adjustment, then you have to minus. So what is said here? Received in advance or paid in advance given in the balance sheet, you have to minus. Received in advance received in advance or paid in advance given in the balance sheet, you have to add. Received in advance or paid in advance given in the adjustment, you have to deduct. Okay, that opposite of outstanding items. Outstanding items given in last year balance sheet minus, given in adjustment, add. Okay, reverse of that. So paid in advance or received in advance given in balance sheet, add, given in adjustment, minus. So electricity charges paid in advance 650, you have to minus. Paid in advance 650, when it comes to 7,150, 7,800 minus 650, 7,150. So electricity charges is over. Furniture, you should not take furniture because furniture is an asset. Asset you should show in the balance sheet. Books, asset, show in the balance sheet. Newspaper is purchased. Newspaper is purchased means payment will be made either every day or monthly. So it is a revenue expenses. Newspaper purchase is revenue expenses. Newspaper. How much newspaper? 600. Then after newspaper, meeting expenses. Meeting may be conducted once in a month, once in 3 months. So expenses were incurred. Meeting expenses is a regular expenses. It is a revenue expenses. Meeting expenses is revenue expenses. How much? Meeting expenses. Meeting expenses 7,200. TV set. TV set is purchased very rarely. Suppose in your house, your father will purchase the television only one time in 10 years or 20 years or 15 years. So TV expenses is a rare expenses. It is a capital expenses. So don't take TV expenses. Then capital expenditures are treated as asset. Balance carried down means this year cash and bank balance. It is also an asset. See, totally we have general expenses, general expenses, revenue we have taken here, salary revenue we have taken here, postage revenue we have taken here, electricity charges revenue we have taken here, furniture asset we have to take in the balance sheet, books asset we have to take in the balance sheet, newspaper revenue we have to take we have taken in the income and expenditure account, meeting expenses revenue income and expenditure account, TV set asset take in the balance sheet, balance carried down asset take in the balance sheet. Okay, so we have taken all the payments from the payment set. Now go to the adjustment. Subscription outstanding you have already added here, over. Salary outstanding you have already added to salary, over. Depreciate furniture and books at 10%. Depreciate furniture and books at 10% each. Only opening value. See, there are two values. Books given here. Books given in the balance sheet. This is opening value. Furniture given in the balance sheet. Furniture given in the balance sheet. This is opening value. And again you have books here. Books given in the receipts and payments account. And you have furniture given in the receipts and payments account. These are additional value. Books, furniture given in the balance sheet is opening value. Books, furniture given in receipts and payments account is additional value. It is said in the adjustment that depreciate furniture and books at 10% each. Only opening value. That means you have to take depreciation only on this opening value. Okay. 2. Depreciation. Okay. Books. Books is 6,200 into 10%, 620. Furniture is 2,600 into 10%, 260. 260. So we have taken depreciation on books. Depreciation on books 6,200 into 10%, 620. Depreciation on furniture 2,600 into 10%, 260. So we have taken depreciation only on opening value of books, opening value of furniture. We have not taken depreciation on additional value of books and additional value of furniture, because it is said in the problem, take depreciation only on opening value. Now donation to be capitalized. Donation you have to show it as capital item. Electricity charges paid in advance. We have already deducted that electricity charges. Electricity charges paid in advance. It's over. Okay. So income and expenditure account is over. Let's see the total. 81,400, 2,000, 7,000 and 400. Total is 90,800. 90,800. From 90,800, you have to deduct all these expenses. 16,000, 1,300, 7,150, 600, 7,200, 620 and 260. If you deduct these expenses, then the balance is 56,770 balance. This balance is taken as surplus. Surplus. So surplus is how much? 56,770. So income and expenditure account is completed. Now we'll go to the balance sheet. To prepare the balance sheet of 2018, you have to go through the balance sheet of 2017. Liability side you have capital fund. Show on the liability side. Capital fund, opening balance. Opening balance is 39,900. To this capital fund, you have to add capital receipt. There are two capital receipts here. I already told you. Donation, life membership fees. These two are capital receipt. Add here. Donation, add. Donation, 10,000. Add. Life membership fee. Life membership fee 7,300. Okay, so I have taken capital fund opening value, then capital receipts were added here, and again add the surplus. Surplus. $56,770. Let's see the total. 39,900. 10,000 rupees is the 39,900. 10,000 rupees donation. Life membership fee 7,300. Surplus is 56,770. Total is 1,13,970. 1,13,970. Okay. So liability side is completed. Now go to the asset side. Asset side, cash in hand. Don't take it. This is last year cash. Books. Okay. Asset. Books. How you have to write the books? Books is 6,200. Add additional books. Books. Additional books they have purchased here. Worth rupees 13,000. Total books is opening books 6,200. Additional books purchased this year 13,000. Total 19,200. From this less depreciation, $620. Depreciation of books is 620 minus, then you will get here 18,580. 18,000, 19,200. 10 minus 2, 8. Then 12. 11 minus 5. 11 minus 6, 5. 18,000. 18,000. 18,580. So books is 18,580. Over. Next, after books, Then you have outstanding subscription, you have completed, already you have taken. Then you have furniture. Take in the same way, furniture. Furniture is opening furniture 2600. Add additional. See, additional furniture here 26,500. Total furniture 26, 28, 29,100 less depreciation. Depreciation 260. So 28,840. 28,840. So treated in the same way as you treated books. Books opening value, add additional value of books less depreciation. Furniture opening value, add additional furniture less depreciation. Then you have building. Building is an asset. Buildings 25,000. There is no addition, there is no depreciation. Over. Here is over. Next, see here. Is there any new assets? General expense over, salary is over, postage is over, electricity charge is over, furniture is over, books is over, newspaper is over, meeting expense over. TV set. It is a new asset. Purchased this year. So take TV set. TV set. TV set is 16,000. Then balance carried down. This year, current year cash and bank balance. Cash and bank balance 15,900. Okay, we have completed all the assets. Go to the adjustments. Subscription outstanding. See, outstanding means organization has to pay or organization has to receive. If the outstanding amount is organization has to pay, then it is a liability. If it is organization has to receive, then it is an asset. Subscription outstanding. Subscription outstanding means organization has to receive from members. So it is an asset. Asset. Subscription outstanding 10,000. Organization has to receive, asset. Salary outstanding, organization has to pay. See the difference. Subscription outstanding means organization has to receive from members, asset. Salary outstanding means organization has to pay to employees, liability. Salary outstanding 1,000. After that, depreciate furniture and books at 10%. We have already taken depreciation here. And we have deducted from a concerned asset. Donation to be capitalized. We have already taken. We have added to opening capital fund. Electricity charges paid in advance. This is prepaid. Next year electricity charges paid this year. What is that? 2019. Next year electricity charges paid this year. So it is an asset to organization for this year. Asset side. Paid in advance. Paid in advance. Electricity charges paid in advance 650. Okay, so we have completed. See, these adjustments will be treated twice. First, subscription outstanding added here and shown on the asset side. Salary outstanding added to salary shown on the liability side. Depreciation taken in income and expenditure account again deducted from concerned asset. Donation added to capital fund. Electricity charges paid in advance. So you have deducted from electricity charges again shown on the asset side. Let's see the total. Total 15,000. 18,580, 28,840, 25,000, 16,000, 10,000, 650, and 15,900. This side 1,13,970 and 1,000. Total is 1,14,970. 1,14,970. So here the space is not available. I will write here 1,14,970. Liability side 1,14,970. Asset side 1,14,970. So you have to work out this problem. You have to learn about the outstanding items and received in advance and prepaid items, and you have to learn about the depreciation. The important points from this problem is outstanding items, received, paid in advance item, and depreciation you have to learn. And very important, that is, you have in this problem you have treated the entrance fee as a capital receipt because the adjustment is not given regarding that. So this is the problem. You have to work out this problem at home. Take a screenshot of this question and answer and write it in your notes. Thank you. I have one clarification regarding the entrance fee. See the earlier video. In this video I said entrance fee treated as capital receipt. No. In this problem, adjustment is not given. If the adjustment say that entrance fee is to be treated as capital receipt, then you have to treat it as capital receipt, show in the balance sheet. But adjustment is not given for entrance fee. We have treated entrance fee as revenue receipt. Okay. So we have treated entrance fee as a revenue receipt, and we have shown that entrance fee in a income and expenditure account, income side. Okay, keep in mind, in this problem entrance fee is revenue receipt and shown on the income side of income and expenditure account. This is the clarification I want to clear.